Sejal. So as you guys know, if you've seen my mom's video on her channel Maitri, she recently got the COVID-19 vaccine. And it's been common knowledge for us at home that हाँ वो तो करवा ही रही हैं, उनके hospital में सभी करवा रहे हैं. But what was surprising to me that all my friends are always texting me, is she okay, is she okay, and was it scary, are you going to get it, are your grandparents are going to get it? And a lot of you guys also asked me these questions when we posted that video. So I thought that I should maybe make another video about it, and here I am. So today I have someone who's very, very credible, who I'm going to ask all of your questions that I asked you to submit to me. So I have with me Dr. Panda, who is the Chief Scientist at ICMR and is also one of the key people in leading India's response to the COVID-19 pandemic, and we're so thankful for your role in this. And he is also the director at Nari, which is the National AIDS Research Institute in Pune. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
We have a lot of questions for you.
Okay.
Most popular question that my viewers sent me were, does this have any side effects?
One could expect a little bit of pain at the injection site, a little bit of fever. These are the commonest, side effects, but very minor ones. So nothing to be worried about.
So when is it going to be available for people from their 20s to 30s or even younger?
So now the phase which we are in is for the healthcare workers and the frontline workers. The next phase will be for those who are above 50 because they are the priority groups. They have greater chance or risk, I would say, of getting complications, following which less than 50 years old, that age group, would be getting it. So we are gradually expanding our reach in terms of the vaccinated mass in India.
That's really great. We can't wait for this to happen. I think it's a very genuine question that I got from someone. So she asked, what is the cost of the vaccine? Because she said, I come from a very middle class background. For me, this is the first question.
Right now, the vaccine rollout program that is happening in India is free of cost. Of course, somebody is paying for the vaccine, that's government. Who should not get the vaccine? Women who are pregnant, because we do not know as yet scientifically what would be the effect of vaccine on the baby in the womb, or if a mother is a lactating mother who is breastfeeding her children, the mother should not get a vaccine because again we do not know.
So another question that a lot of people have is, what is the efficacy of the vaccine and what does efficacy even mean in simple terms?
The efficacy means a group which doesn't get the vaccine and another group which gets the vaccine, and we say that it's, let's say, 60% efficacious, if that's the term. So if the group which has received the vaccines, they get exposed to the virus, 60% of them will be able to protect themselves in terms of not landing up in the severe disease or symptomatic disease.
A friend of mine, his parents recently tested positive. So, they keep saying that हमें तो हो गया अब हम safe हैं तो हम बाहर घूमेंगे कुछ भी करेंगे. They still want to get the vaccine, but a lot of people are saying, if we have gotten COVID before, do we need to get it now?
Very important question, and I would say very clearly, even if you have got infected, after 3 months or so, you get your vaccine. In fact, what would happen, your vaccine will work better.
Oh, okay.
Because the infection was like your first shot, and then when you are getting the first shot of the vaccine, your antibody titer will be very high.
That makes sense.
That's fantastic.
A lot of my viewers are girls, and a lot of them have PCOD. So for them, are they also in the clear to take the vaccine?
PCOD is not a contraindication for taking the vaccine. So they should not worry at all.
So there are some concerns that people have as well. These are just things that are floating around. So she's saying someone got COVID after getting their first dose of the vaccine.
Okay.
So how should we address that?
This is again a very good question. Let's understand this very clearly. I would have my immunity built once I have completed my vaccination schedule. So the schedule is about 2 doses, intramuscular injections with a gap of 28 days in between. So when I have received my first vaccine, yes, there is some formation of antibody and some cell-mediated immunity, but I'm yet to develop the full immunity. Yes, absolutely, the full immunity against it. So in between the 2 doses, and also for 14 days or 3 weeks after the vaccination, I should observe the COVID appropriate behaviors.
This actually reminds me of another question. This is just आजकल ये small talk ही बन गई है. So anyone who's related to the vaccine, कौन सी vaccine करवाई? Covishield या Covaxin? And कौन सी लेनी चाहिए? कौन सी ज़्यादा अच्छी है? So can you answer that question?
Absolutely. So both are safe. Just don't wait for getting, and you cannot mix because the vaccine platforms are different. So you should not, like the first dose of Covishield and the second dose of Covaxin. No. If you have received anyone, stick to the same vaccine and go for the second dose.
Okay, I thought this was a very funny question. So is the vaccine really important? अगर बाकी सब करवा ही रहे हैं, so why should I get the vaccine?
So it's all about a herd immunity. So as a group, we are able to break the chain of transmission. So in order for us to be able to do that, a considerable proportion of us need to get vaccinated. So it's each one of us. If I get vaccinated, I not only protect myself against the infection and the severe form of the disease, I protect my family members, and again I also contribute to the whole effort of the countrymen to get over COVID-19.
That is very true.
That's why we should all get our vaccine.
After taking the vaccine, will I be free of COVID forever? And all of its other strains as well?
This is called a duration of immunity. So 3 things happen after vaccination. First of all, we are all worried, is it a safe one? So I have told very clearly that both the vaccines that we have in India, both of them are safe. And then the second question is about immunogenicity. Yes, both of them are immunogenic. I mean, they are capable of giving you the immunity that you require following vaccination. The third one is about immune memory. And memory is all about time. So we need to just wait and see how long does this immunity persist. We all expect this to stay for 1 year, if not more.
Okay.
And if it stays beyond 1 year, nothing like that. And if not, then we can go for annual shots as we do it for flu. So it's a win-win situation.
Okay, so another question that I got was, how does our vaccine, Covishield and Covaxin, how do they compare to Pfizer or Moderna?
I would say that countries have really, with interest, appealed for getting a supply of vaccines from India. Pfizer and Moderna, they are mRNA vaccines. The platform is different. The logistic requirements, the temperature in which you need to preserve them, that's very different from Covaxin and Covishield. I would say they are doing great at the population level. So we are doing fine.
So since we're talking about the fact that so many other countries are asking for our vaccine as well, so how long will it take for everyone to get vaccinated, and when will life resume back to normal?
Okay, this is a very important public health question. I would say what we need is not mass vaccination, but we need smart vaccination. If we are able to vaccinate 30 to 40% of the people, we have done that mathematics actually, and it will stop. It will break the chain of transmission.
Okay.
So let's all join hands. Let's get ourselves vaccinated, and those who have not received their calls as yet, they should observe COVID appropriate behaviors.
Let's conclude our video with this now. What should you do after you get the shot?
So after you have gotten the vaccine, you need to observe COVID appropriate behavior for 2 or 3 more weeks. Then the chain of transmission is broken if a considerable proportion of the community has been vaccinated. So that's what government is working towards, and let's all join our hands towards that end.
With sanitizer on them.
Yes.
So guys, so please keep wearing your masks, please sanitize,
Yes.
please be sensitive. Please respect the comfort of people who are still not ready to step out, and I think that's very important. Be sensitive and be safe more than anything else. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
This was really, really helpful for me and all my viewers, I'm sure. So thank you for spending your
Thank
time
you very much.
with
It was
us.
nice talking with you.
Thank you. So guys, if you guys enjoyed this video, please subscribe, like, comment, and I'll see you soon. Bye.